Hi friends, good morning, top of the morning to you. We come to you, brought to you by Monster Strawberry Lemonade, the new summer flavor. In the shorts, full taste test and review, go check it out. That is good, let me tell you. Anyways, what we have today, we have lots of stuff going on. Busy day at the shop. I've got things I need to get done, but just this much time and a list this long. So, anyways, we redecorated the shop yesterday. We got the summer vibes going. Pool party, surfboards, pool. It looks really cool. We'll give you a quick walk around when I get there. I finally went and upgraded. I thought, I thought it was cool. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not a trendy kind of guy, right? I never have been, never will be. I do what I do. I set my own trends, right? I'm a trendsetter, not a trend follower. But I thought the little toolboxes, I thought that'd be kind of cool for scissors, extra blades, things of that nature. But I definitely outgrew it instantly. So I went ahead yesterday. I went to Walmart and I bought one of their cheap Hypertub toolboxes just for the shop. We're not putting tools in it. I mean, essentially they're grooming tools, but not actual tools. Scissors, blades, trimmers, clippers, whatever you want to call them, things of that nature, wire brushes, that kind of stuff is going in the toolbox. I didn't need anything heavy duty. I would have liked to have went to Harbor Freight. Our shop colors are obviously our purple, you guys know. And I obviously would have liked to have gone to Harbor Freight and got one of their really slick metallic purple toolboxes, but it just didn't warrant it, right? Maybe down the road we start making more money and it warrants it. Maybe I'll go spend $300-400 on a toolbox, but for now I spent $120 and it's going to fit me just perfect for right now. If things go better in the future and I outgrow this toolbox, which I highly doubt I will, then maybe we'll upgrade to a nicer toolbox. But for now, just a cheapo to get us by is going to work. I've got 5 toolboxes at the house, but they're all full. I probably could have tried to have condensed down, but I wasn't even going to attempt it. So they had a roller cart like Harbor Freight sells for $100, but I just didn't think that would be sufficient. And I'm glad I didn't go with the roller cart. I went with the actual 5-drawer toolbox for the simple fact that it worked out perfect the way I wanted to do it. The only downside, I feel, and I hate to say this because if I have people working for me I can't trust, they shouldn't be working for me, right? I do feel I need to lock things up. Certain things are expensive. Blades, expensive. Scissors, expensive. And we've already had some stuff come up missing. Now, I don't know who it is. I'm not going to point fingers. I had an idea at the time, but I don't even know if I'm right. I have no evidence of it. And wouldn't even know when to go back and look on the cameras. So I figure this is the best case scenario. If I'm not there, my stuff stays locked up. I got nothing to worry about. Kelly has a key. If one of the groomers needs something, she can get into it and give it to them. And then that way she can kind of supervise what's going in and out of that toolbox. Obviously, I took pictures of everything yesterday as I put it in there, so I know exactly what's in there, and if I'll be able to tell if something's missing. Now, as far as functionality and form goes, I don't know. We'll see. I hope it works out. Right now, I've got my muscle memory set to the little toolbox that I kept on the bench behind me. Now, the big toolbox is a couple, feet over, and I'm sure it'll work. We just haven't done it yet, so today's the first day with that. I need to stop at the bank, stop at the gas station, stop at the bank, and then get to the shop. My first groom dropped off a half hour early. Don't like when people do that, because then they expect their dog done early. No, your appointment time is still your appointment time. So Kelly got the dog in the bath. It's drying. It'll be ready for me as soon as I get there. I told Kelly, no more 8 o'clock grooms for me. I have to stop at the bank. The bank doesn't open until 8:30. There's no reason for that dog to be there that early. If the client needs that early, then the dog needs to go with somebody else, because there's no reason for the dog to be sitting there if I'm not going to be there. So I'm headed in now. It's a little before 8:30. I'm going to get to the bank just as they open, get that handled, and then get to the shop and be able to get started on everything for today. So making great time, actually. This normally takes about 10 minutes to get down. Yeah, I like it. So anyways, back to just everything in general. We've got a lot going on. Business is starting to pick up for summer, and I'm super happy about that. A lot of slots getting filled. We have a girl that's helping us out, and I think it's going to work out. I hope it works out. We shall see, I guess. And I'm hoping that frees up more time for me. You know, my goals and aspirations, intentions, whatever you want to call it here, when I decided to take on this adventure, if you will, when I decided to do this business venture, my intentions were not to be actually working there. Obviously, just working behind the scenes as a business owner, business manager, financial, whatever you want to call it. That was my plan, and that was changed abruptly by not being able to find good employees. And I had to step in and pick up the slack. So, you know, I'm hoping with this new girl, well, she's not new, but she's now full-time. She's been our Saturday girl, and now she's our everyday girl, and she's willing to work every day, which I think is epic, because that's what we needed. I'm hoping with her, that'll be able to free me up so I can go back to at least a Monday or Tuesday off, to where I can maybe go get a little fishing in. You know, I plan on bringing the bagger home at some point and getting it legitimized, getting insurance on it, tags, all that stuff. But again, you know, I've got a list that's this long and about this much free time. So anyways, at the gas station, I'm going to get breakfast and then head to the bank and then the shop. Let's go. So anyways, kind of back to what I was saying. I had no intentions of actually being a groomer. And I know I've talked a little bit about this before, but I saw what needed to be done. I stepped up and just did it. It's as simple as that. It was either let the business fail, make no money, or force myself to learn how to groom and put the hammer down. So I'm putting the hammer down, and we're getting it done. Now, back to what I said, I'm really hoping that things are going to work out with this groomer. So, at the bank, almost to the shop. All right, errands ran, headed to the shop. Let's get this day started. Well, I guess my day already technically started for the shop, but you know what I mean.
11:01, I will do.
Be able to get here and get going and get these dogs done and get them going.
You can change it.
Unless something changes, I think I personally have a little bit of a lighter day. Isabella, I think, has 5, and I think I've only got the 3, which makes me happy, because then I don't feel like I have to rush. And I hate rushing, because when you rush, A, accidents happen. B, you don't do as good a job as you think you can when you're rushing. You know, that's the one thing, like, I can't stress enough, is that you're dealing with live animals, and you need to take your time. You need to be able to not miss anything, do a good job, focus on what you're doing. And I think that's one of the most important things that you can focus on, is just not hurting the animal, obviously, and doing a good job. Because if you don't do a good job, they won't come back. We had a customer complaint the other day. She wasn't happy with how the face looked, and she was also pretty upset at how much it cost. Our cheapest groom is $65 for a full groom, and she's like, with tax, it's $68.90, right? So I'm just like, she called back and she was upset about it. You know, why did it cost so much when there was so little hair to come off? And it's because it's a full groom. It doesn't matter. We've done this dog before. I don't know, like six months ago or so, and that's how much it was. And I guess she thought because we weren't taking that much hair off, it shouldn't cost that much money. Doesn't matter how much hair comes off. It's a matter of what we're doing. It still takes time. And then first she complained about the price. Then she complained that she said the face was uneven. We offered for her to come. I think she was wanting money back. That was where her first mistake is. She complained about the money. If she had just called and complained about the face being uneven, she sent us some pictures. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, maybe a little bit. And I think I know what happened. It was a Saturday, and I'm pretty sure my groomer was in a hurry to get out of there. So she probably did rush through it. But nonetheless, doesn't matter. We did our job. We're not going to give you any money back. We offered to fix it. She said she'll talk to her husband to figure out what she wants to do. Well, I don't, to be nice about it, I really don't care what you want to do. It's what we're going to do for you. We're not going to give you any money back. We've offered a solution. If you choose not to take that solution, that's up to you. And I record everything. We have cameras. I record for the channel. Like, this is not, you can't lie about it. So you can say whatever you want, but it's all on camera. You said when you picked up, oh, look how cute you look. Hello? You should have noticed it then. So anyways, we offered a solution. We said, bring the dog back. We will fix it for you. We'll shape it up. We'll make it look right. We'll even it out. And she gave the response of, well, I'll talk to my husband and see what he wants to do. So they're leaving. They're moving in 2 weeks. So they have their hands full. I understand that. But nonetheless, we offered a solution. If they choose to take it or not is up to them. Simple as that. I'm going to get in here and get started on my dogs. Hi friends, so like I was saying, we got the new backdrop up and we did the little Adirondack chair, we left that out. The new backdrop looks cool. I've got the surfboard, the big 8-foot surfboard I bought. I've tried to put it back here, but it didn't work because all you could really see was like the white middle portion of it. So all in all, it was a pretty good day today again. Not going to complain at all. So here's Reba, which would you've seen in a previous video. This was her ear. It came off in one piece. And then that's one side of her body. It came off in one piece. She was a big dog. And then the other side of her body's right there. Kind of saving these. We had up north at the facility Kelly ran, we had that where a dog was shaved down that was matted. And we had it framed and it was hanging up. I'm thinking of doing the same thing with that, just kind of show like, hey, this is what happens when you don't brush your dog and take care of it. The other thing we talked about earlier, little toolbox. Yeah. So that toolbox is really small, and that $120 at Walmart. It's going to serve its purpose here, but it's not like they used to be. I mean, the $100-something odd toolboxes you used to be able to get would come up to like here, and they were like 7 or 8 drawers. I mean, it's going to fit it's going to suit its needs here, but not what I was expecting, to say the least. So anyways, we got some lays for the dogs. We'll drop some pictures in. You will see them. You would have seen them, already seen them, whatever. Got a bunch of lays for the dogs to wear and get cute pictures with the backdrop. And then we go out here. Hi, Moo Moo. We got the pool party out here. So we did a couple different things. We did the Volkswagen bus with the surfboards. So the original plan was to put that surfboard with the backdrop, but it just didn't work in the back. So we got the little pool party. Here, check it out. Let's do it this way. Pool party. And we got the little pool, and there's no water in it, but it's just the idea, right? You know, some inflatables. We did put the surfboard up, obviously, you know, stuff and things. And tropical party and the stuff, kind of like the tiki look, you know, and then we got the grass skirt across the front, some more tiki type stuff. We got little, you know, little things, just cute decorations for summer vibes, you know. Over here we did the same thing, little summer vibe stuff. We got merch. Check out the hats. We got winter hats. We got that hat. Only got one of those left. I got to order more. Or did I order more? I think I did. But we got merch. We got those hats. More winter hats. Clothes for the doggos. You know, stuff and things. Toys. Chew boxes. The Chomper Treat box. We got all that. We're doing the thing, right? So anyways, just kind of cutesy stuff, you know. It's fun. The hell was that? Oh, it's fun, right? You know, we give the clients the opportunity to let their dogs get a cool picture, and you know, I don't know. We got we got shirts now too. I haven't got them for resale yet, just for the employees. I want to wash and dry them a few times, and if they hold up really well in the washer and dryer, then I think I'm going to do more and put them out for sale. It's just our logo. It's nothing fancy, but they work. It's cool. So just to give you an idea, you know, the pictures with stuff. That's our new baby, Nyla. And then pool party pictures and stuff and things. I am hungry too. So anyways, there's Nyla. Here's our new baby. Here's our new little baby. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, babies. Look at my babies. That's the new baby, Nyla. So anyways, yeah, just what we needed, right? Another dog. That makes dog number 6. Anyways, what? Huh? Yeah, she got dumped off here. A guy couldn't take her with when he was moving, so he brought her here to have us find her a good home. So naturally we said, yeah, we'll find her a good home. Hi, we're the good home. Have we met? Anyways, all in all, we're doing things. We're moving along. We're trying to just keep building the brand, build the business. I really, really, really want to push the merch aspect. It's just so much money. Because you can't just do, one or two of each size. You've got to go big or go home. You've got to have 8 or 10 of each size shirt, because then you run into I'm out. And it's an impulse buy. People don't, at least I don't. And I've seen in other businesses when somebody doesn't have the size shirt they're looking for, it's an impulse buy. Oh, I got to have this shirt. Oh, you don't have my size. Darn. They're not going to, keep calling or checking back to see if you've got it. Maybe if they come back again, they'll pick one up. But, in this business, we only see our clients every 4 to 8 weeks, usually, unless something happens. They do have occasionally have situations where they need an emergency bath or something because the dog got skunked or rolled in poop or, got with the cows or something like that nature. So with us, in the nature of our business, like I say, we only see our clients every 4 to 8 weeks. So we really need to focus on utilizing that time spent when they're here to build the brand. And a lot of people say, well, give the hats and shirts away. It's free advertising. You're not wrong. Free advertising is not free to do, though. So again, it's a big investment. When I looked at before to have shirts made, it was going to be $700 or $800 to have inventory, right? And that's, I remember if it was a dozen of each size. I think it was 10 to 12 shirts. Each size, 10 to 12 of each size shirt. I'm trying to spit it out. I can't put my words. My brain's run. The hamster fell off the wheel. Okay, that's 10 to 12 of each size shirt to have out here for inventory. So it's one of those things where, it was going to be $700 or $800 if I remember right. Small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, 3XL. You're fine. And that's a big investment to just have sitting on the shelf when we're still, and I hate to say this because we're 7-8 months into this now, we're still new, right? We're still building the brand. We're still building the business and clientele up. But anyways, we're getting there. Things are going good. It's a slow process. So, we're getting there though. Anyways, we had fun today. We're getting done early. We're getting out of here early. It's only 4:30. We were going to leave at 4, but then this came up and that came up and I wanted to do some filming. So anyways, wanted to show you guys the new layout like I told you I was going to with the backdrops and stuff. Kind of doing the pool party theme for summer kickoff. I know summer doesn't technically start till June 20th or whatever. But it's starting here now this week for us. But anyways, appreciate you guys as always. Oh, Nyla, what's the matter, baby? What's the matter? Huh? What's wrong? Appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.